Welcome to What Happened on Afrikanzchat.
Yep.
We're gonna react to not even reaction, right?
Yeah,
it's just things that we observe.
Yeah, we have.
And like we always say on Afrikanzchat, you know, anything, whatever that you're looking for, be it news, entertainment, lifestyle,
Whatever.
crisis, you know, social, anything, you know, anything in life, you know, the things that we experience in our daily life, that's what you're going to experience. We're going to bring to you. So, bro, this is about Cina Soul, right?
Yeah.
And hold on. I want you to educate me. Cina Soul, is she Ghanaian?
Cina Soul is a Ghanaian.
She's Ghanaian, okay.
She's actually gone. She's
gone.
Yeah, she's gone.
So what is the all the wahala about?
I mean, I know they I really don't understand Ghanaians, right? We're just talking about supporting our own, right? Mm-hmm. You know Tiwa Savage, right?
Yeah, I know Tiwa.
Huh?
Yeah.
She has a family too, right? You know how she dresses, right?
Yeah.
You know Ira Star, right? You know how she dresses, right? Yeah. You know,
they're all pretty women,
beautiful ladies.
Yeah.
So what's wrong with Cina Soul wearing a crop top? What be the problem,
guys? The video, I'm looking at the video right now, but y'all could see it on the screen.
Just look at what she's wearing. Like, tell me what's so exposed, what is so explicit about what she's wearing? What is it?
So I heard the comments, and this is coming from Ghanaians, right?
This is coming from. Honestly, I really hate using some foul words on this channel because, like, we don't promote violence, we don't promote all this kind of thing. But trust me, like, Big Aquaze, Amankwa Trump, and that lady who was sitting there had no right whatsoever to say what they said to Cina Soul. Like, they have no right whatsoever. And what is mind-boggling is a lady sitting in the midst of two men attacking another lady. In fact, insulting another lady. What happened to women supporting women? And it's not like she was doing something bad. She was just trying to promote her song.
Bro, but this one I'm not gonna agree with you. So,
why not?
No,
okay.
Hold on.
What she do? What the girl do?
Not what Cina Soul did. I'm talking just that comment that women supporting women.
Yep.
So if the woman is just misbehaving, so I'm not saying the girl is me. I'm just saying that comment.
Then you got no point, bro.
No. Listen.
I mean, see.
Okay. What about men supporting men? Bro, I'm not gonna support any BS coming from a man.
No. When I say the actually meaning of support is not to be behind somebody, even if they're going wrong, even if they are wrong. Like, when they are wrong, you tell them, hey, you're wrong, right? If they're messing up here, you're messing up. Yeah. You're supporting them. You don't have to just support any BS they come out with. No.
But that's what I'm saying, though.
But Cina Soul wasn't doing nothing.
No, I know she's not doing.
She was trying to promote her song, her album.
So what is the problem? Because it's
a crop top, like she has her belly out.
Is she married?
See, she's not. I don't even know if she has a boyfriend.
So you see, okay,
bro. Listen, I just feel like I wouldn't say Ghanaians, right? Yeah. Because I saw a lot of bashing. A lot of Ghanaians bashing Big Aquaze. Big Aquaze, come on, you saw Big Aquaze. Which villager you be? You be villager.
I don't know.
You know that Kumawood actor. What you do? He don't want to get a Sakura. What? Okay, what you do give himself? You are here struggling, going around begging for money, and then you come, even talk you can't do social media. Damn, that guy is a dumbass. Trust me, that he is. He's a. And I don't blame him. I blame Max TV. I promise you, I blame Max TV. See what I'm saying? Like, these stakeholders need to wake up. They need to wake up. Like, you think you find Nigerian stations doing this to their artists? Hell no, they're not gonna do that. But here we are. Max TV, I'm not even sure if they have people that still watch Max TV nowadays, because they are too old, too archaic. They're not even in the system. Probably
they need to update themselves.
Probably they're looking for some social media, whatever clout to put their name out there again. But trust me, who even watches Max TV? Like, TV stations are migrating from cassette video recording cameras to digital cameras, and they're still using those Kokonte cameras. So if the Kokonte camera they use for that,
I don't know, my God.
You don't see the video. See the Kokonte. I don't blame them.
They're old school.
And this boy called Amankwa boy, like,
is he
Honda the kill him? That's why he's not growing. That Lilliput is there insulting Cina Soul. Someone that's trying to promote her song. For me, like if you have something bad to say or not something bad, but if you have something, if you don't agree with somebody, you don't have to insult them.
Yeah, so
to make your point.
Yeah.
You know, but to go to that extent and insult that young
But that's
lady,
social media for you, bro.
it's stupid. It makes no sense. I don't have to come out on social media and be offensive just to trend. You know how many people are putting out good content out there and they're still having a lot of followers. I mean, I know people feel on the negative, but trust me, like I'm on Quatron, big quiz, they are a disgrace. In fact, they're not even in the Ghana music. They're actually in the entertainment industry. But what do they know about music? Aman Quatron barely knows more about acting. He doesn't even know acting. He doesn't know his job. He doesn't know his job. And you dare criticize somebody who's doing music. What do you can't even. Bro, like, I don't want to even go there. I don't finish. That woman too, she's a disgrace to womanhood. Trust me. To sit on TV and insult your fellow, like woman. No, bro, it's
you know what I've noticed about Africans? Mm-hmm. Okay, let me just zoom in a little bit, to Ghana. Mm-hmm. We pray the most, but we are very wicked, evil.
If you go tell me,
see, you could walk in a neighborhood, right? You see multiple,
bro.
No, hold on. You see multiple churches and masjids and all of that. But the way then they undermine, Bob Marley would say, once the sun is down, then they come out,
bro.
You get
it's
it?
Over it. Trust me.
We act the holiest.
I always say this, Ghanaians.
Oh my God.
If you dare America, where you go job, right? Yeah. Where you go meet Nigerian and Ghanaian, I beg you, stay away from the Ghanaian. I know what I talk about.
I beg.
Me not thank you for Domino's. No,
I know.
What do they talk? Stay away from the Ghanaians at work. Stay away from them.
They're all Africans now.
If Nigerian man wants to support you, forget it.
No, I know.
If Nigerian man your back. If they like you, they like you. Unlike our Ghanaians, hypocrisy, bro. We are hypocrites. We never want our fellow Ghanaian to win. We never want our like that. Man, bro, it's just hard being a Ghanaian. Trust me, it's just too difficult to be a Ghanaian.
Charlie, then transform into an Egyptian now.
Maybe I tell you, I'll be half Egyptian.
No man, we ran out and see yesterday even at that place, whatever. Then see you now. Then see you be correct Ghanaian.
See that it's in my blood. No. It's in my blood.
It's written on your forehead.
Bro, that is why I'm fighting so hard for Ghana music industry. I know what we can do, bro. I know what we can. I know what we got. If only we can support ourselves. That's it. Let's push, our hypocrisy and pesaminkumia aside. Yeah. There's money in the music. There's money. Like there's money. You know how much money these Nigerian artists are making? There's a lot of money there. So why can't Nigerian stakeholders and Nigerian artists and entertainment people, why can't we just focus on that and try to
see? There are a lot of things that are even. I know we are deviating a little bit from the topic, but yet again, what I want to say is, I don't see anything wrong with the video. I see an innocent lady just dancing to us. Yeah. So to me, if I was a sheikh, I would just close my eyes like that and listen to the song and let it pass.
Bro,
no, I'm not a sheikh. I said if I was a sheikh, I know,
but listen, when you watch our red carpet, our TGMA red carpets, you see the dressings. People go crazy. They go wild.
It's all entertainment.
That's
entertainment. It's entertainment.
She wasn't even wearing anything bad.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong, bro. There's nothing wrong. They just want to talk.
No, I feel like they need to grow up. Two, they need to travel more. I mean,
exposed,
he did some village before Kumasi they keep. So that's what he would do. He's been in that village for so long. Thanks to Kumawood, he's been able to move to Accra to actually at least experience some, city life. That should teach him a lesson. To know, like, hey, their dressing has nothing to do with whatever they're saying.
I'll not even limit it to them. I'll just say, widely, Africans, Ghanaians have that kind of mentality.
Yep.
They always want to like anything. You could see something, then once you see something, once you go into the comments and then they'll bring all this godly stuff in there. I get it. You see, when it comes to, God and stuff, it's faith. You don't force it on people.
That's it. No,
you could literally advise, but I get it. But you don't just jump and as if you want people to like be. Usually your faith is different from my faith.
I trying to tell me that
how close I am.
God doesn't doesn't love America or doesn't want America.
God loves everyone.
Exactly. How many times do Americans go Americans go to church on Sundays as well, right? But the thing is, like jobs, most of the jobs in America are not closed on Sundays. These people,
this country, you say Sundays.
You know,
they are living their life.
There's the work where we get people they love God so much for America here too.
Yeah.
You know, but if it's time to go to work, he has to go to work.
Yeah.
Let's say if his work time is kind of like, if he has to go to work at the same time, goes to church, he will choose work over church. Trust me.
Yeah, because you have to pay.
He has to go to work.
Yeah. They say God will understand.
God will understand too. Because if he doesn't go to work and he gets evicted from his apartment or his house, you think God is gonna give him a new house? God's not gonna build a new house for him. He has to work and pay the bills. Yeah. God gave him the job to work and sustain himself, and that's what he's gonna do. Yeah. But our Ghanaians, we go pray, go at Chiang Mountains, go there weeks, we pray, go, bro. We'll pray and work. That's it.
This one, low key. Before we move to the next topic, right? People go to the mountains and stuff. See, on where we're from, right? Bro. You know that is a problem. You know there are a lot of things living around the mountains, right?
Yep.
So I don't understand why someone would say I want to go to the mountains to go pray. But we'll talk about it on where we're from.
Whatever.
Yeah, we'll talk about it on where we're from. Our people are messing up.
I'm just tired of the hypocrisy of Ghanaians. We just too much like.
Oh, we are.
Just because of some clout, we don't care if we're damaging somebody's brand or we're trying to pull somebody. I mean, the pull him down syndrome in Ghana,
in the West too.
It's crazy.
It followed us.
Yeah, I mean, even the Ghanaians in the West, the pulling down syndrome is here. Yeah. But you've experienced it. I have experienced it. It's crazy.
They won't support you, but they
no.
Tell it.
I mean,
where we're from.
Bro,
so the next topic, one, right? Bro, like, this one, I'm gonna say the brotherhood.
Oh, you talking about Anthony Edwards?
See, anything hood.
The king's hood.
Yeah, everything
hood.
But even with that, I don't know. I've not read too much into whatever contract, why he gave it and how she's supposed to spend the money. Mm-hmm. But in a nutshell, what was his name again?
Anthony Edwards.
Anthony Edwards, right? Yep. So given this, his baby mama. $1 million. I think it's a little bit over a million.
1,080,000.
Okay. And my take is, I have a lot of questions. Dude is 19 years old.
Yep.
He's a millionaire, right? Has money. And the lady, so-called, baby mama right now, she's 37.
Yep.
What do you think?
37? 30 something, right?
Yeah, I heard 37.
She's near.
She's above 30.
Yeah, she's about 30, 33. He's above 33. Probably 35, 36, I think maybe. Okay. Or maybe 37, yeah.
So what... Do you see anything wrong before we come to the man? Do you see anything wrong about this picture?
So, it actually depends, right?
Yeah.
If he didn't have money, people will be like, "Oh, it's okay, it's love. She loves him." And mind you, age is just a number. Trust me, when it comes to relationships and love, age is just a number. Age doesn't count. Age is just a number, right? But I mean, with experiences and the things that we've seen, with millionaires and women, some people might say it's because of his money. Because I know for a fact most American women wouldn't date younger men.
Okay.
I'm telling you, like most. I'm not saying all of them.
Even if you look, physically,
yes,
you look.
I'm not saying all of them, but most American women wouldn't date 19, 20 year, like 37 dating a 19 or 20-year-old kid. No. It's not gonna happen. Like they don't think like that. But here you are. She's going out with Anthony Edwards, who's like 19 or 20. He got money. He got money. So definitely people will say it's because of his money, and she has proven it that probably is because of the money. I mean, I stand to be corrected, but per the news, She's proven it because I heard she went back to court. First of all, that's what happened.
Went back to court for what? More money?
Let me make a gist you. This is what happened. I think she filed for child support, right? Child support, yeah. And before then, Anthony told her he doesn't want the child. He doesn't want the child, right? I think according to the news, he gave her money to go abort it.
Okay.
But she was like, "Oh, it's my body. I should do whatever I want to do with it. I'm keeping it." She kept it, and now the baby is born. And she took his ass right to court to file for child support. I told you I don't want it. I don't want the baby, right? You agreed. Took money from me to go abort it. But guess what? You did not do it. Okay, cool. This baby comes, and then you took me, she takes him right to court. Takes him right to court to file for child support. And when they got to court, the court was like, okay, well, we're slamming you with $5,000 a month child support. He's like, okay, cool. So what he did was he calculated from the age of the kid, from whatever age the kid is, till her 18 year birthday, whatever. He calculated all the money and all came up to, I think, $1,080,000 something. And he paid everything right away. He paid her everything. Meaning he doesn't want to have anything to do with her. He doesn't want her coming back to him for money or trying to tie him to money, for the rest of his life. He probably wouldn't even be playing basketball in 18 years old. In 18 years to come. He'll probably be retired. So he's trying to invest his money somewhere. So he's like, you know what? This our money is gonna be for between now till she's 18. Boom, here's your money. And the girl is mad.
Why is she mad?
She's mad because she wants to tie him.
She wants more. Like in
the future, she's probably gonna ask for more.
So what I think? Okay, there's a whole lot wrong with this picture, right? Mm-hmm. First of all, the fact that they had an agreement.
Yep.
That she took the money.
Yep.
That's breach of contract.
I know, right?
And I don't know why in America
it wasn't signed though.
Yeah, no, I don't know, but
I know verbally. Yep.
Yeah, verbally too is binding. The fact, and I think probably in the future America has to rectify their laws, right?
Oh.
It favors women, and it makes them sometimes act a fool. Some of them. So look at the fact that meaning I could come with malice. I think the other day I was this lawyer was saying that the law could force a man on his part to do whatever that he's supposed to do for his family or maybe baby mama or whatever. Yep. And if he doesn't, he goes to jail. But there's no law that forces the woman to treat you right.
Yes.
Or to even give you sex.
Yep.
Even if she doesn't want.
Yep.
She could even cheat and do whatever and still get. And you see, even if it's unfair in the eyes of we humans, then even it's unfair in the eyes of God, right? But you see, it's like we are looking at a system whereby it's broken, and they talk about justice, but it's not fair. It's not even just, right? Right now, dude is 19. She's 30 something.
Yep.
Imagine when we flip it.
Yep.
I'm a man. I'm like 30 something, and I'm going in for a lady that is 19.
They told you
prior to today, they're gonna call me a pedophile, right?
Exactly.
Prior to today, there was something that happens, and this same woman will be out here, they will call somebody who's 19 a kid.
Oh yeah, exactly.
I've heard that countless
so many
times. Yeah, and in my head, I'm like, how is she a kid though? But you see, when we flip it, so it's like they're allowing some of our sisters to be acting, reckless.
I mean,
and they get away with certain things. But when we flip it, it never ever favors a man,
bro. It's a never ending puzzle for
1930 something.
Like, bro,
how does it make sense? The guy's a kid too.
Yeah, he is a kid.
But you see, the court, they even went to court, and the court is even taking money from this child.
Yes,
to this
to give it to this old woman. And listen, bro. With America, bro. I mean, it's not just America. Trust me, it's everywhere in the world. Like,
no. Africa is kind of different a little bit, bro.
Africa. Wait. Have you ever been taken to Waju before?
Oh no, bro. See, I've seen situations.
Africa is better, right? Or Ghana is better because
I wouldn't say it's better.
No, because our laws.
It doesn't encourage this thing. Imagine if the same system is in Africa. I'm telling you, our sisters would do the same thing.
Do you know what they did to Tony Buffo? Took over his house, gave it to his baby mama, and later he thank God things changed.
What changed?
Like I think she eventually lost the case again. I think they had to go back to court. I don't know what happened, but I mean they took his house from him, gave it to his ex-wife, and later on something happened, and I think he got his houses back or something. It's bro, unless you are being taken to court. Trust me,
I get what you're saying, but I'm just saying, right? They have this mindset that when there's something going on, whatever. And we're even talking about baby mama. Let's just go deeper, even marriage. Look at Lamte. even with them knowing that the wife cheated, all the case wasn't his.
Yes.
She was requesting for something that not like it doesn't even
my
make
bad.
sense.
I think that was the
Lumpy, right?
Yeah, he's lumpy.
Yeah, so but he got his house back. She lost it again.
Yes.
She was greedy.
Yes.
And everything cleared. And I think in the future, they laws are meant to be amended.
Right? I mean, I hope they do, but this law hasn't been hasn't been talked about as long as the law was implemented. Like, it hasn't been talked about
until it affects some prominent people in
bro. We saw
high positions.
We saw what happened to what's his name, Johnny Depp.
Amber.
You saw what happened. It only happens once in a blue moon. Like, to be a man, it's hard for you to win. Trust me, it's hard. And for me,
it's very unfair.
We pray to God that God should always bless us with women that are God fearing, that have sympathy, that'll be like, no, this is not right.
Let me throw you this question: do you think it's all about the money when it comes to women?
No, I don't think it's all about that when it comes to men. No,
not all women, but I'm just saying.
Women.
Mostly I would say it's all about them.
Not all women.
Bro.
Trust me.
I'm here. It's business.
Mm-hmm.
When you look at even some of our sisters that be having kids anyhow, it's business.
Yep.
The other time, on this session, I think it was Let's Vibe on Afrikanzchat. We had that conversation, and the ladies were telling me, and these are African American sisters. They were telling me, I threw the question at them like in Africa is different. That is why pregnancy there is there, like they do have it, but it's not rampant, right?
Yeah.
But here it is because of the support and money, and people are comfortable. Some of them are comfortable and they're just acting reckless.
Yeah.
But imagine if the money aspect is not there, all these benefits is not coming. People act right.
I mean,
you get it. People. So right now, and I'm saying right, if you have let's just say if you're a woman and you have a son, and you know that I'm a woman, I could come to your son, act as if I want to be with him,
and then
all lovey-dovey,
yep.
But I'm targeting whatever that he has.
I know.
And there's nothing that protects him.
Nothing.
Not even the state. And see, we are not marrying because of the state, though, bro.
I know, right?
I'm not marrying because of no state.
Nope.
No state has no business in my marriage.
No.
But they are just there to take money. It's just an entity to take money from you. Yep. It's a business.
Yep.
But they will do everything to support the other side. But you're on the losing. That's why you see in America, marriage rates is. When you look at Asians, their culture and their faith directs, the nature of or the course of their marriage mostly.
Okay.
That is why you see their marriage rate is like almost like 90%.
I just say that, listen, God, we should all pray for good women that have sympathy, women that would, women that have, what's the word to say, like, have some sense of, kindness. Though, hey, this is not right. I mean, what am I getting out of all this after the money? And I'm just saying but there are good women out there too.
My guy.
Bro, trust me, there are so many good women out here. I'll kid you not.
No, I'm not saying they're not. But when there's a divorce.
Trust me, there are so many women out here, even if there's divorce, or even you have baby with them, trust me, they wouldn't even.
What's the percentage?
Bro, even if there's 1%, it's a lot. No, that's 1% of the population of women.
No,
I'm just saying, bro, like, trust me.
I'm not agreeing with you, though. It's not.
I mean, you don't have to agree with me.
Yeah, it's not.
You don't have to. I mean, your experiences are different from mine, but I'm just saying there are so many good women out here, and I pray to God that every man, lands one. Gets a good woman. But I mean, it's rather unfortunate to see what's going on social media and on these cases about Anthony Edwards and
bro.
But I feel like he has given us some cheat code though. It's a cheat code. Like, let's say if this lady takes you to court for child support,
bro. How many people have this kind?
I know if he can pay.
But what I don't understand
is, up front.
Why is it that we have an agreement? My body, my choice.
Yep.
Then you go, you make that decision by yourself, and you want me to, take accountability or maybe take the heavy burden of the heavy lifting of the choices that you've made
to protect you as a man.
No, I get it, but if we're gonna go based on logic and common sense, let's just even put that laws or whatever to the side. We have an agreement. I don't want it.
Yep.
If I say I want it, the meaning whatever. Let's just say you bought a car.
Yep.
I'm telling you the car has a headache. You're like, I don't care. I want it. So you bought it. Then later you want to come and you want me to fit the mechanical bills or whatever. It doesn't make sense, bro.
It doesn't make any sense. Trust me, it doesn't. But bro, that's the world we're living now. Like, what can you do about it? There's nothing you can do.
So you see, that's why the cycle of our sisters messing up and doing the same wrong choices and all of that keeps going because they never learn.
I know.
No accountability, bro.
I mean, women have been given so much power over men, and I mean, in certain instances, you'll be like, oh, it's right. But sometimes you'll be like, no, it's wrong. Because some women really get treated really bad by men. Trust me, like some men are wicked. Some women are wicked too.
We're not talking about wickedness, bro.
I'm just saying, like, it's...
Now you're going deeper. We're not
when you wicked, we're
talking about baby. I don't want it.
No, it's... Bro.
No, right now you... See, right now...
I'm just trying to point it out there.
You're acting like you're from...
No, I'm saying...
Barbados. Why?
Bro, so many women, they suffer in the hands of men. With many men... So many. Probably times 10% of
bro,
men. Like,
it's what they happen, so I don't want to make her go deep.
I know, I get it. So, but the thing is, the system is not designed to protect us men.
Definitely.
Come on, every man knows that.
So, do you think men should get married in America?
It depends.
No. Based on what we know.
For me, I would get married.
No, you. Take yourself out.
Yes, I don't know. That's me. I know for me.
See, you're talking about, so what my guy.
I just talk about me. Honestly, like...
No, take yourself out.
If I take myself out, I don't know what I'm going to say.
No, me, I know.
For the brotherhood, I can only speak for myself. Say, okay, this is what I want. Maybe the brotherhood doesn't want that. I mean, that's up to them.
So for the brotherhood, so you see why most men here, they keep saying that they
don't get me. Yeah, I understand that. Yeah.
If I'm living in a country, let's just say I found myself in, a foreign country.
Yep.
That the law is against me.
Yep. But it's not the only... well, go ahead.
Look at the benefits. Men don't get benefits. Even if you're a single dad. Yeah, so the law is against me at the end of the day.
So it's designed not to protect you as a man.
So once you have that knowledge, I've given you the book. Okay. What are you going to do with it?
So it's going to depend on my experiences with women.
No experience. So, yeah.
No, the thing be saying, you know how many great men women have made here in America. I'm just saying, you could be part of the...
women have their qualities.
Hold on,
Nobody's saying, I'm not denying that.
Wait, relax. Yeah. So even if there's 1% of women in America that have made some men great, or some men rich. Let me finish. Okay. Some men rich. You could be part of that 1%.
No, bro, I don't want to gamble with that odds.
I'm just saying.
Nah, man, I'm not that type of guy.
I mean, I'm just saying, bro.
No, yeah, I'm just saying, but if I'm going to go play casino or whatever, poker, and the odds, the odds that you're talking about is against me. 1 out of a million. Bro, I'm not going to...
Everything is a gamble. You don't know... Wait.
When I'm seeing, let's just say what I'm seeing, my brothers here, experiencing... Oh, my guy. Bro. Let's just say when you go to family court.
Daddy can catch See, daddy can catch
what are you talking about?
When daddy know them, we be like, oh, you know what? I think Sana is not making sense. I'm gonna get married to this girl. No, and then boom,
stand on business, bro. My brother's out there, stand on business. I'm not saying don't get married, but like just see. If I'm driving a car, I get insurance, bro. I know that. Naturally, the laws are there. Once you get caught, pulled over, and you're driving without insurance, Charlie, you know what's coming. But let's just say I'm driving without insurance, and I'm driving a flashy car. Yep. And I know that once I go, get involved in an accident, bro, all the damage, I'm liable for that. Bro, won't I get insurance? Even this house has insurance. So I'm just saying, at the end of the day, marriage, you're supposed to treat it like that. Because mind you,
marriage as business, it's a no.
It's business,
no.
Don't you think it's business for the woman on the other side? I'm just saying.
See, everyone has their thinking, right? Marriage is business. Marriage, like, yes, it is, but as soon as you start thinking about it as a business, then there's no need to get married.
That's what I'm saying. Marriage as
and it's not everybody that thinks.
Hold on. So the problem again is it's not marriage. The marriage as an institution on its own, there's nothing wrong with it. Yep. So you're talking about the system. So if people will marry, because the last time I was asking, my sisters here,
the system is not designed to support you.
No, hold on. She didn't even know that marriage, it has to go through, if you're a Christian, then you have to go through the rules and regulations or whatever. People are just getting married, bro. So you see, if I'm going to be an American, I'm going to get married under American law, bro, my God, I prefer not to.
Okay.
I prefer not to.
Well, trust me, like, I just hope
because the shake it out, they will show you later.
Like, trust me, like, the women out here be wilding, but that's some good ones, bro. That's some really good ones. I kind of like his ideology and this guy's ideology, Ashraf Hakimi. Yeah. They took it to God.
This are, I wouldn't say legends, but these are people. So do you know, like, in our deen, right? They say we should always think about death. So once you see somebody pass away, like today where we're from and all of that.
It's an advice for you.
Yeah,
to actually, think about your life.
Remembrance, like for you to remind you that. So when we see, all the sisters are showing our brothers shake. Hold on.
It creates an awareness for us.
Hold on. I mean, so imagine, right? Your neighbors keep going out, and lions keep eating their kids or whatever, would you?
No, I won't do that.
No, so that's what I'm saying, right? When I'm living when Anthony, whatever, we have seen what is happening.
I know, bro. So what I'm trying to tell you is that
sometimes, right? Let's just go to family court. Just go sit down and listen to what is happening,
bro. A lot of
that thing will shake you.
A lot of shit is happening. I know. Like, see, and Penifosu say there's this proverb in Ghana say, "So I won't know you." When you look at the riverbanks, you're never gonna drink water.
I won't.
See, and you cannot survive without
water.
I'll
just go. No, I will. I'll go look for it somewhere, my guy.
See,
why do you think people?
Bro, listen. That is how the system is designed. That you cannot change it. At least not in this lifetime.
Okay,
you cannot change it. But there are some really, really good women out there. Like, trust me, really, really good women out here.
Like our mothers.
I mean, shout outs to. I mean, some of our girlfriends and our wives are good women too.
Yeah, like our mothers too.
I mean, of course. Shout outs to Anthony Edwards and Ashraf Hakimi for giving us this, cheat code, bro. If woman want child support, if you go court, bro, if you pay all the money, pay up, then go. And I heard a girl went back to court and saying, why did he do that? And she doesn't work. Girl, go get a job. You're 37 years old. What I say? Go get a job.
No. It's not about me. She shouldn't get a job.
Go get a job.
If I'm her, I'll use. So right now,
she said she has already spent $100,000 from the. It hasn't even been a month. Are you kidding me?
I wish there's a woman here that we could access. See, this is the problem, right?
I mean, there's a woman sitting right here.
No, but she doesn't want to be on it. Like, okay. right now, I get it, but I'm just saying, right? It's business. See,
I know.
Let me be honest, right? I usually don't like saying this, because I'm the host, but I just want to say this. No, bro, let me just put it out. I'm just keeping one, right? I feel like some of our sisters are greedy.
Oh yeah,
it's all about the money.
Oh yeah,
and I'm gonna call them out. See, money comes and goes. I've seen it, bro.
Oh yeah.
From where I'm from,
I've
experienced it. It comes and goes.
Say less, bro.
You could go from 100 to 0.
Less, like
you get it, but women don't get it. That's the painful part. See, you could make the money right now. That is why sometimes when some of them have money, they feel like they've made and they don't get it. Money comes and goes.
Easy.
See, when you're sick and you could pay somebody to be there, but everything that the person is doing there is the person is doing it because of the money that you're giving them.
Exactly.
But somebody could overdo it without not taking a penny from you.
Yep.
And we need each other.
Yep.
So to me, she went in there. I think somebody wanted to try to even do the same thing to Davido. A while back.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, right? I know people want to get their, paycheck or whatever, mail check or whatever, but it can't always be about money. To me, that is when I look at you, I'm looking at you like you're selling.
Of course,
she is selling.
See, bro, as soon as you make the man feel like there's a business to you, he starts to treat you as business.
Yeah, as an object. Yeah.
I mean, that's the truth. If you make me feel like, oh, you're in this because you think it's a business, it's a business. Of course, I'm gonna think like a businessman. I wouldn't have any emotions attached to you. I make sure I have nothing, no feelings, nothing. It's business. Let's just do the business and move. And one thing about businessmen and entrepreneurs is that they don't go with their emotions. There are no emotions attached.
Yeah.
Like they do business and go. They don't care about feelings. So as soon as a woman you start thinking, thinking marriage is a business or relationships are business, bro, trust me, it's over. Like the man. You know how our brains work, right?
Yeah.
Boom. Switch to business mode.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be like that.
And that's why sometimes I've seen average men treating,
women,
a guy. Let me just give him a number, maybe 3. Treating a lady that is a 9 shitty. Yeah.
Because she thinks it's a business. He also think, okay, it's a business. Let's go.
So we treat you shitty.
That's the point I was trying to make. Like it shouldn't be a business. Right? If you love the person, love him. If you want to be with him, be with him. And one thing is like, you don't force people to be with people. If you don't want to be with me, go. It's okay. You get it? Like and that's business.
Money makes people do stuff.
Like you're not gonna be happy. I'm not gonna be happy. I'm gonna treat you like shit. You're gonna treat me like shit. Like what's the point? And the worst part is, having a child together. And then the child will be in the middle of this crazy relationship, and it just keeps messing up.
Real quick, right, Anthony, whatever that lady, right? Do you think she cares about the kid?
She doesn't.
It's all about her.
No, she doesn't.
I've seen mothers where it's sad. It's all about the money.
Bro, trust me.
You don't care about the kids.
If this, Like you see how he handled everything.
Yeah.
Meaning he doesn't want to have anything to do with her and the kid. And that is sad to see a man or a woman not wanting to have anything to do with their kid.
I'll blame him though. Why did you bust a nut? Why did you do all of that? No, let's just so that's where because once I'm loud. I'm loud when it comes to
happen, bro.
No, hold on. I had a session whereby I was criticizing our sisters, like they should protect themselves, more, because my brothers are out here just having fun. But yet again, if you don't want to be in a situation whereby you want to be entangled with somebody or maybe be paying child as a man, let your pull-out game be, let it make sense. You get it,
bro? Why are you giving this advice? Pull-out game?
Yeah, pull-out,
bro. It's haram to actually have,
bro. You're becoming you're not doing no godly thing on this. You're becoming a Ghanaian right now.
I'm just saying
you're becoming what you're criticizing right now,
bro. I'm just saying
you just talked about it right now. Ghanaians, once you're talking about something, then you become godly. My guy, don't hold me out.
I know the holy you, but see,
I'm just saying, right?
I'm guilty.
No, I'm not guilty. I'm just saying, right? I'm just saying.
Wait. Let me ask a question. Wait. Is your pull-out game on point?
Man, I don't pull out. I don't know what pull out is.
Shower no,
I don't pull out.
When I was shower no,
because I don't know what pull out is.
Okay, that's why I said, like, even doing it,
No, everything is halal now.
Okay, I'm just saying, bro.
If I want to talk to a woman, else to be halal.
Even if you be halal,
I have to go through a family.
Even if you halal, way like you're not ready to have kids. What you go do? You go.
No. Me, I have self-control.
So you always instead of you go. Like you go push them out and you go push them in.
No. If I say I have self-control, my man know the good there.
So you
can't manipulate me.
You don't come at all.
No. I'm not saying I'm a man.
So
but I'm just saying.
Say it.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like when it gets to that,
you're not saying nothing. Say it. Like people want to hear.
So I'm not here. I'm not Anthony.
Oh, but
is that man? Anthony.
At the
end of the day, what I'm gonna say is he did the right thing. Because at the end of the day, the court is asking him to do whatever.
He paid up front.
Yeah. But at the end of the day, to my sisters, we are living in a world whereby women are more free now compared to back in the day.
Yeah.
Women can equally make the same money.
And make the same decisions.
But hold on. That also affects, the family structure. But that is a different topic. Mm-hmm. But let's just say women are equally making money.
Yep.
So why are they still greedy? I just don't get it.
I don't know.
You make your money, right?
No.
Why are you worried about why would the person be worried about your money?
This man still takes care of you whether you make your money or not. That's one funny thing is we as men, like, you can never win as a man. Trust me, you can. Like the sooner you understand is the better.
No, you can win if you're single and don't go impregnate anybody.
See, that's the thing though.
But have fun.
Bro,
why do you think people be with hookers?
Fun, something might happen. You don't know, bro.
No, that's why people go pay.
Like, you see this thing they on a front here. This thing, this dick, this penis, bro.
We are not the only person,
bro. You don't worry. You don't worry.
They worry women too. Women too. Them I worry them.
I know.
Them they worry them past aspect.
But at the end of the day, they win. Left win.
No, that be the legal aspect. You know what? See,
the system is not designed to.
No, let me give my brothers a cheat code. See, whenever they want to do something, put on the max, she never go know. No, she never know who. No, she never go know.
Blasto.
Put on the max. She never go know. She never go know. But shout out to my Anthony. Right?
Anthony Edwards.
Yeah, but you're young guy, 19. Yeah, shout out to him now.
I mean, he did the right thing by paying up front. I kind of like that.
No. Yeah, but this boy, 37 years.
Yeah, bro. Like I mean, the guy should do BBL or something. If you see him like in shape, then in shapes, it be like
that lady will be his mother or his sister.
Probably maybe his auntie.
Boys are out here,
bro. Charlie, even money. I see get money. Girls the truth.
No. I know brothers with and they like women. I know a boy we. Like let's just say in his 20s, I go lie to a lady that is like probably like in a.
No, but I'm not sure Anthony can lie because
she knows the age.
His name is out there, and when you go on Google,
she came for business.
See, exactly. It's clearly she came for business because of what she's. Why do you have to go back to court after giving you a? Do you know what $1 million can do in America, bro?
No. But hold on, no. We are looking at $1 million, but when you want to spread it out. So I understand there too a little bit.
How?
The money, Charlie, no shut
So hold a second.
No, it's a lot, but it's not a lot.
If then give $1 million, right?
Yeah.
A woman will be smart. She be business minded, but she no get smartness. Wait, she go in for business, right? Where she get the money she want out of the business.
Yeah.
She got it. She had it. So the mindset was to have a child with him, and then what? Make money, right? And she made the money. Wait, let me finish. She made the money, and the money was paid to her. She got the money, and she didn't know what to do with the money anymore.
No, hold on. Depending on her state. So let's just say if she's in California or Florida or whatever, that money, bro.
It doesn't matter, bro.
No, it does matter. See,
it doesn't. It's $1 million investment in something.
No, I know. You could use.
She said, she doesn't work, right? Let's say you're jobless, and I give you $1 million. Come on, bro.
No, but
that should set you up.
No. You need to understand people that don't work. So
Donald Trump made it out of
bro. Let's just be realistic.
He was given $1 million when he was young.
No. Bro, listen. When somebody who's not working, $1 million wouldn't look that much when they start spending it. So me and you,
if you are smart, why do I have to just go ahead and spend
about smartness? We know people that are smart, but they may end up making the wrong.
Of course, I know. I get it. See, she didn't even make an attempt to invest the money.
No, let's break that $1 million. If you're living in somewhere like California, what state is she in?
I don't know where she lives in.
So you're living in a state, let's just say Florida. Bro, getting an average house, let's just see if she wants to go into real estate, getting an average house. And mind you, she's paying a rent. Average house might be like around 600,000. Maybe. I stand to be corrected. Because I know in Chi-Town it's around like 3. So a place expensive like that, maybe 600, an average house. She could only get one. Still be feeding the child. Maybe she might get benefits from the government, but at the end of the day, bro, you might see $1 million like it's that much.
Then she needs to get a fucking job.
No, I get it. But you're talking about investment, so I'm saying,
bro,
let me
get support a fucking the lady. Job and invest the money somewhere,
bro. I understand the frustration because it's me, if I was her, I wouldn't take the money. I want him to be giving me that money. This one too, the cheat code to the ladies. Don't take the money. Don't take the money.
Why not take the money?
No, why should I take the money?
The court rules say make you pay $5,000 a month until the kid is 18 years old. Okay, all right, Judge. All right, I got it. So in 18 years, I'll be paying what? $1 million, right? Okay, cool. Hey, my financial manager, whatever you are, come here. Can you write me a check for $1 million? Boom, I'm done.
No, I get it. We get that part. I'm just saying. No, that was a smart move. But it's a smart move.
I'm done.
I get it. But
I'm done.
Bro, there are loopholes. Me, if I was, I'll be like, I'm not good at money. And I don't want the money to come from anybody than him because I want him to have a relationship with his child. Hold on.
You can hold on. Cannot force a man to be a father.
Hold on.
No, the court cannot force a man to be a father.
No, you're not getting it right.
I'm getting it, bro.
No, there are certain emotional whatever. Bro, see, when you go to family court, you could play around these things.
Bro.
See, this is a cheat code to my sister. No, you're a man. See, don't take it, play with the emotions a little bit. At the end of the day, in 2 or 3 years, you could do your face, I don't care. In 2 or 3 years, his paycheck is going to shoot up. And then you could request for more, bro. That's what they do.
So really, it wasn't about him being having a life in his child's life in his child life. Is because she could come back for more.
No, that's it. We're supporting the mother here, right?
Bro, and
are we not for good women?
We are for good people. That's it.
She's not evil now. She had a child. She didn't kill the baby.
Yeah, okay, thumbs up.
Yeah,
okay, and you want me to pay for you having the baby, right? And I paid.
He messed around and he found out.
No, I know he fucked around and he found out. Yeah. But wait, you wanted him to pay for the child. Yeah, answer my question, right?
Yeah.
Is right? He paid, right?
No, but
no, wait.
Yeah, he paid.
Wait, I just want to answer my question.
Yeah, I said he paid.
She wanted him to pay for the child.
Yeah, monthly.
Right?
Monthly,
right?
Yeah.
Okay. Can I just pay 6 months? Oh yeah, you could.
Yeah.
And boom, I paid a year.
6 months.
I'm done.
Yeah. Then 2 years later, you come. Maybe right now you're worth. Hold on, you're worth like $1 million. In 2-3 years time, you're worth like maybe $7-10 million, bro. Right now it's not going to be 5,000. It's going to be $10,000.
Let me ask you a question, right? So let's say if you're buying a house, and then you get a conventional loan or whatever, right? And then you move into the house. The first 3 or 4 months. You paid your mortgage, and you're like, oh, I have this money stashed somewhere that I can actually use to pay off my mortgage. And I bring out that money, and boom, I pay my mortgage. They're gonna tell me like it's bad. Like, are they gonna be like, no, we don't want the money, so because we want you to pay the money every month? Is the bank going to be like that?
No, sometimes they want to source them where the money is coming from.
It doesn't matter. It's my money. I want to pay for it,
so
right?
No. They want to source where the money is coming from. So let's just, even with this loan. No, hold on.
Wait.
Do you read the fine print?
I'm just trying. I'm just
Don't commit yourself.
I'm just trying to understand.
I'm a small lawyer. Where are they here?
Bro, wait. I just want to make. I just want to make you understand.
Okay.
Say, if I have the money to pay off my mortgage, right? Would the bank be like, no, we're not going to accept your money?
No, they wouldn't say. But I'm just saying.
Simple as that. I don't want you to explain.
But you're not. No, I have to explain it because it has to make your what you're saying is not all in all. We have to source the money. Where's the money coming from?
Okay, the money is coming from my business.
Well, okay, then from your business, the meaning you're committing yourself. No. That's where. See, hold on.
Okay, let's say I have a business, right?
My guy, you're forcing no. Let the woman get your money.
No, the woman for not, that woman in particular for not get that money. If the woman will like suffer for real, she got that money cool. But she know the suffer. She went in she don't want business do. I mean, per the news, I stand to be corrected. The news said, what the news said, what it said, and when you read the news, to my understanding, it be sort of money. Because why then do you have to go back to the court and be like, I don't have a job and blah blah blah. Like,
everything is about money at this point.
I mean,
no, usually it's not for men, mostly because we have brothers that are gold diggers either way, but widely it's for women. But at the end of the day,
bro, if I have a business and I want to pay off my mortgage, I'm paying off. The bank has no say in it.
Yeah.
Okay, I lived in the house for a year. I want to pay it off instead of waiting for 30 years to pay it up. Boom, I'm done.
But do you know the crazy part too? This lawyers and this court system, bro, you could pay it off at the end of the day. When the lifestyle and the case lifestyle or a lot of things changes, they could go back to. I'm telling you, they could play around it. We are in America, bro.
I mean, whatever. I know.
They could play around it right now. Back then, they would say back then you were what this,
bro. What I know is per the news out there, she doesn't deserve any penny. She doesn't.
Get your money, man. Anyhow,
I mean, man, if you open your eyes too, Charlie, brothers, if you open your eyes, the system know to help you, But shout out to,
Yeah, ladies, get your money.
To a good